the shining light that we pay. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With our sweat and blood.
Innovation is no longer confined in the world's biggest technology hubs. In Anambra State, Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo's commitment to building a technology-driven economy is gaining momentum through strategic investment in innovation and digital transformation. One of the projects that exemplifies this commitment is the Solution Innovation District, an initiative designed to nurture innovators, empower startups, and position Anambra as the Silicon Valley of Africa. This is Solution Footprints. Join us on this episode as we explore the impact of Governor Soludo's technological drive in Anambra State. My name is Chidimma Orangwa. Let's roll. For decades, the story of Africa's economic heartbeat was written in commerce, in the clamor of bustling markets and the resilient spirit of trade. But today, a new code is being compiled. Anambra is on the rise, transforming its legendary commercial grit into a powerhouse of sustainable digital supremacy.
The world may be going east or west. The disruptive, what I call the necessary disruptive changes that Nigeria must go through are ongoing. All I ask you as our youths is to look up to the opportunities in every such disruptive change. Anambra, our greatest resource is our human capital. Fiscal capital depreciates with youth. Human capital appreciates with youth. And the essence of this innovation district is to ensure that we equip the millions of the Anambra, the youths and children particularly, so that they can prepare. We prepare them, help them to prepare to be able to control the city. Whether it's invention, innovation, technology, that's the future. It's actually the present. From here in Anambra, we're going to produce and empower our youths and children who will tomorrow become the champions of the world.
In the heart of Anambra State, a quiet revolution has broken ground. Under the visionary leadership and unwavering political will of Governor Chukwuma Soludo CFR, a 13.7 hectare ecosystem which previously housed the old government house is rising, not just as brick and mortar, but as the foundational bedrock of Africa's true tech frontier.
Somebody said maybe to build that kind of building, we may need to go to Kuwait to get the money to do that. That's what one member said in next. I mean, what he said to me as a reaction when I forwarded the drawing to them to evaluate, and they replied back and said, to build this kind of building, then you need to go to Kuwait to borrow money. The youths and their children deserve nothing but the best that we can offer. That's our future. That's our tomorrow. Yesterday is gone. Look up tomorrow. And that tomorrow is in God. And so, what we have come to do is to demonstrate our commitment to that your future. We have an ambition that this innovation, technology, part of our mantra is everything technology and technology everywhere. Okay? Everything technology and technology everywhere. We want to get technology to become part of our culture.
They call it Solution Innovation District, SID. The world calls it Anambra Silicon Valley, home for the Anambra 1 million digital tribe revolution. And through every step of this monumental journey, Governor Soludo ensures that Anambra is on the rise as a beacon of modern governance.
Our goal has been the reinvention of a developmental state where each resident has a significant stake in the prosperity and sustainability of the state. Some 300,000 youths have received digital skills, and the Anambra 1 million digital tribe agenda receiving global recognition. Techies, the techies.
To show the importance placed on the idea by the governor, an assumption of office for the second term, one of the earliest appointments he made was the appointment of Ms. Chinwe Okomi as special advisor to the governor on innovation and business incubation, as well as the chief executive officer of SID.
We have a couple of mandates which span building the innovation ecosystem that's across the state, building the Anambra digital tribe, raising startups who are building solutions for the world, and finally attracting companies and startups to co-locate at the innovation district. In ecosystem building, we say SID is in Oka, but we need to see innovation hubs emerging in different parts of the state. And I'm happy to report that since inception of SID till now, we have additional 19 hubs that have come up in different parts of Anambra State, strictly run by individuals, that started by individuals, private hubs. What this does is that is pouring innovation at the grassroots. So 19 new hubs have emerged, strictly started by private people. That is ecosystem building. So our ecosystem is really growing. We partnered with Microsoft and Woodlab Foundation in our Level Up Anambra program. That was a program that trained 20,000 the Anambra free of charge. So we trained them on digital skills, 4 selected digital skills, and people were able to join the program from anywhere. And at the end of the day, they had Microsoft certificates. And that has actually seen a lot of people either offering their skills, getting jobs, enhancing their employability. Then the second one, Code Anambra program. Code Anambra is an advanced digital skills training program, which we did in partnership with Decent Job Tech Skills. And this program, we trained 2,000 in the Anambra on 14 different tracks, which include cybersecurity, blockchain, UI UX, software engineering. There's so many, quite a list. Game development, digital marketing. Everybody chose. If you wanted a no-code digital skill, you had options. If you wanted a coding digital skill, you have options. The program ran for 6 months, the first 4 months of intensive training and 2 months of internship. That's why we now see a lot of people sitting here in Oka and working globally, even while the program was on. And that has seen a lot of young people come up with ideas, come up with startups that are building their winning grants. Graduates of Code Anambra and other programs, some of them have gone on to build startups that are winning grants, build startups that are even making revenue. Even when GITEX came to Nigeria, the GITEX regional competition that happened in Enugu, it was a graduate of Code Anambra, people that benefited from these skills, but they're now building startups. They won the Southeastern Regional Startup Competition. So a lot is happening silently, quietly. Anambra is changing. And Mr. Governor's vision of everything technology, technology everywhere, is actually becoming more evident by the day. And these programs so far, the Level Up Anambra program, the Code Anambra program, the 1 Million Anambra Digital Tribe program, the ISP Network Engineering program, the Robotics Training program, all the programs SID have done so far, including the Business Incubation program that is ongoing right now, all totally free to the Anambra. Anambra indigenes and Anambra residents. Everybody is free to participate, totally free. And these are programs that if they had gone elsewhere, they would have paid, if it's for Code Anambra, upwards of 3 million, 4 million.
Everything technology, technology everywhere. It isn't just a policy catchphrase coined by Governor Soludo. It's an active, beating operating system driving the state forward. While construction crews finalize the state-of-the-art incubation labs, high-speed fiber optic linkages, co-working spaces and research centers, the human infrastructure is already scaling exponentially because Governor Soludo believes that human capital is the ultimate currency. The mandate set by Governor Soludo is bold and uncompromising. Train 1 million youths, build a digital tribe. turn Anambra into an unstoppable exporter of tech talent to the global stage. As these young minds unlock their potential, Anambra is on the rise across international tech markets. First of all, let me appreciate His Excellency Governor Soludo for his visionary leadership and vision for the people of Anambra and by extension the people of Nigeria. I came here a couple of months ago to the Solutions Innovation District, SID for short, and I've seen the potential here and a couple of buildings that are coming up. But importantly, there's the investment into people that I want to celebrate. We have one of the youngest populations on earth. Our young people need jobs, employment, but also innovation is central to development. The future of development has to leverage innovation, whether it's in the area of energy, in the area of trade, industrialization, and so on and so forth. And therefore, putting innovation as an enabler for development is something that is very important. And we've seen it just coming here in Anambra in a number of things that His Excellency is promoting, whether it's in the area of pharmaceuticals or medical, whether it's in the area of energy and climate, whether it's in the area of trade. Innovation is embedded in there. So we are very excited to see what he's doing as UNDP. We are partnering with him and the state by extension of all the other actors in the state in the area of innovation, and specifically we have been supporting the development of a makerspace. That makerspace is part of the Solutions Innovation District as well, where young people can go there and can take their ideas into prototypes, can take their prototypes into businesses, can take their businesses into industries, and therefore we are also supporting his vision in this regard through the partnership we have with MasterCard, our Young Africa Innovates program. We supported a number of young innovators here in Anambra, and we believe that some of the things and potential they have will be supported by the Solutions Innovation District agenda. We have young people through our Nigeria Jubilees Fellowship program supported by the federal government and the European Union, implemented by UNDP. They are here supporting the innovation agenda. So you can see that we are together on this, and mine is just extend sincere appreciation to him. And of course, I want to also especially recognize the special advisor, my sister Chinwe, for the partnership and collaboration with UNDP. Intentionally building Anambra Digital Tribe through the Solution Innovation District, Governor Soludo has made startup seed investment of 364 million naira, achieved in partnership with MasterCard Foundation, trained 264,312 startups ideas in over 30 digital skills. 111 startups have been incubated in Anambra State. 19 new hubs have emerged in various parts of the state, thereby growing the ecosystem. Listen to some of the beneficiaries who have a lot of testimonies to give on the impact of the initiative by the governor.
I'm very, very grateful to the Mr. Governor, Prosperous Soludo. So, Governor had been so magnanimous in his dealing. So, I thank him like last 3 months. I was also here. I was trained on robotics. So, I owe it all to the governor, whatever I may have achieved. So, the governor and his administration have really impacted in my life, and they have really impacted in my team and the students in general.
I strongly believe that this is the tech age, going with the fact that there are lots of happenings all over the world. But looking inwards at our community, I believe there are lots of problems, societal problems that tech could bridge the gap. Not to mention there's education, there's health, there's commerce, and there's also waste management, not to mention. So essentially, there's a whole lot of tech could do. In few words, I would express my gratitude to His Excellency Professor C.C. Soludo for putting all this together. I, for one, didn't even know this was existing up until the moment I came across the application, and I believe it's a laudable one. And I extend my heartfelt appreciation.
I've taken it upon myself to commit my time, resources, knowledge, everything, seeing that the incubation has given us almost everything we need So what else am I doing if not to give them back my time, my energy, my resources, and any other thing?
Yeah, this is very interesting. Our new governor, now, thank you so much for this initiative.
From brilliant software developers and data analysts to cybersecurity enthusiasts and digital entrepreneurs, the Beneficiary span a rich, diverse spectrum.
The department is digital marketing, so we are now know how to digitalize our products, digitalize our careers and our skills online. So we are able to sell our market, sell ourselves, and all that in our careers online.
I've gone again a lot. At least this digital marketing will help me, even as a visually impaired person, to at least to market my business and then sell my services. Then it exposed me so many things that I didn't really know before. So it's a very good thing. The training will really go a very long way to help me in future.
I'm very grateful for what Professor Charles Soludo has done for us. At least the inclusiveness, the learning was very nice. There was no discrimination. The teacher included us in the class, and I'm very grateful for that. I say God bless him and reward him. In Jesus' name, amen.
These are the architects of tomorrow. Young minds transitioning from job seekers to global job creators, proving daily that Anambra is on the rise through innovation.
I'm somebody who likes to pay attention to other ecosystems. So I have studied Silicon Valley ecosystem, I've studied Boulder in US, their ecosystem, and even Lagos. There's always been a strong private sector with a very supportive government sector, right? So looking at the way things are going, I project in the next 3-5 years with the pace at which we are moving, both on the private sector and the fact that the public sector is actually like putting in a lot of energy, because I would say this to reference what can happen in the future. Before now, we didn't really have this amount of people wanting to invest in technology in Anambra State. I recently just had an event in a new hub that I established in Anambra. It was never there. Most of these guys are coming in because they see the body language of and the political will of SID, right? So with that kind of trajectory and the quality of people we have, I always make reference to leadership, because everything falls and rises on leadership. So I project seeing a lot of talents coming out from Anambra State. I project seeing a lot of startups, companies, tech companies that will employ 100, 200 people coming out of Anambra State. More importantly, which is one of the things I'm personally driving, I see companies from Lagos, companies from India, companies from the US coming down here. Why? Because we will be producing high quality talent that are, when it comes to the market rate, reasonable compared to hiring them in California. And by extension, obviously, more jobs, economic prosperity, and just general transformation. Yeah.
Look ahead, and the horizon is blindly bright. Picture a fully realized ecosystem envisioned by Governor Soludo. Venture capitalists flying into OCA international standards, business process outsourcing, BPO firms anchoring global tech giants, homegrown unicorns born from the historic soil of the old government house, scaling past continents. Through the strategic investments laid down by Governor Soludo, Anambra is on the rise as a magnet for international capital and technological excellence.
As I gaze into the future, I see nothing but infinite possibilities and opportunities, the African Dubai, Taiwan. But only those who plan and organize can control that future. I apply for this job because I am a proud Igbo man and a proud Nigerian, a musicist and a Pan-Africanist who believes in the strong possibility of reinventing Igbo land as a livable and prosperous homeland within the context of a united and prosperous Nigeria and Africa.
Governor Soludo's grand design isn't just about catching up with the future. It's about building it first, right here at home, by investing heavily in human capital, digital infrastructure, and startup incubation. Governor Soludo is ensuring that Anambra is on the rise, not just in Nigeria, but across the global landscape, proving a powerful truth.
Human capital is going to be a major export, not only for Nigeria or for Africa, but even for our people today, tomorrow. Leave no one behind. And with our Silicon Valley, with the hub, we're going to link them up to every primary school, to every secondary school, to every community, to every acquisition center around the state. And that this technology thing will have a way of cascading it down to the grassroots until it becomes culture. Tech as culture. That's the goal, and that's the way to go for the next century. Technology is key, and our mantra is everything technology and technology everywhere. I look forward that in years to come, decades after several of us would have come and gone, the foundations we are laying today will become the pillars on which the future of not only Anambra, but the future of Africa will stand.
The future of technology doesn't just belong to Silicon Valley, California. It belongs right here, fueled by the transformative leadership of Governor Soludo, the creative pulse, the relentless grit, and the brilliant minds of the Anambra Digital Tribe are showing the world that Anambra is on the rise. In Anambra State, Solution Innovation District is empowering young people with digital skills, supporting innovation and creating opportunities for generations to come. Here, ideas have become solutions, startups are fast becoming businesses, and innovation is driving economic growth in Anambra State. And that's it on this week's episode of Solution Footprints. Do well to join us again next week for another refreshing episode. Follow us on our social media handles at Solution Footprints on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and Solution FP on X. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. Indeed, Anambra is on the rise. Ciao.